Beep, beep, bop, 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 beep, bop.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Season 7. We're on a brand new season. We've done 6 seasons so far.
Yeah, what will they bring?
What is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen in the future of the show?
Idea.
Yeah? We've had some crazy times. We've had some Dee's given birth. We've had, I don't know, all sorts. So we had a sunny Christmas last time. But yeah, we're on season 7. I don't know if you remember me saying last night when we was on chat, I was like, I can't wait to start season 7. I'm looking forward to it. But this is season 7, episode 1. This aired on the 15th of September 2011, directed by Matt Shakman, and written by Scott Marder and Rob Russell. So Scott Marder, Rob Russell back again, Matt Shakman back again. Matt Shakman actually directs every single episode of this season.
Really?
Except for one episode where he's joined by another director, so there's 2 people. But I think the reason because that, well, we get to that anyway. We're on episode 1. What do you want to see?
I don't know. I think I need to watch the first one to get a tone of where the season's at.
I mean, anything could happen in any episode because it's that sort of show. It could go anywhere really. So we'll see. Any side characters?
Because it's a new season. You're kind of like, right, where is their head at?
Yeah. Any side characters you want to see?
All of them.
All of them. Every single one. Let's do it. Let's get on with it. 4 reactions in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's go.
Yes, hello. I would like to apply for an adoption, please.
Oh.
What are you guys talking about? We're adopting a dog-fighting pit bull. We're gonna keep it in the car, all right?
Why wasn't I consulted about this?
Because last time we tried to get a junkyard dog, we wound up getting a junkyard cat. And then
We don't want it to attack other dogs. Now we would like for it to attack people.
if it attacks a person, great.
Yeah. The dog, or when the dog bites a customer, that person then can go home and have a great story for their friends. It's a
That's
win-win
true.
for
You know,
everybody.
you could be like, I got bit by a pit bull in
And
a bar.
Patty's. It was awesome.
You should get bit by a pit bull.
I don't understand.
How long do you think this process usually takes? Just a dial tone now. She's hung up on it.
They've heard everything.
My new girlfriend, Roxy. Now that woman seems like a prostitute. It's because she is.
Prostitute?
We'll make that whore my wife.
Oh. Well, what a start. What a start.
2 seasons of marriage in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, it began with it. And jeez. Didn't even think of that. Oh, that was a lot short of that intro. It's an ending already. No Mac. Where's he at? I like how it had the joke of them talking in front of someone, but over the phone.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm going outside because this place is a shithole. What are you cocks looking at?
What the hell?
You're gonna marry that, Frank?
But she's still plowing other dudes. Tiger Woods has been calling her lately.
No.
That can't be
Tiger Woods.
Look, can't you find someone who loves you for who you are?
Let me stop you real quick. Someone love Frank for who he is?
Come on. No, he's got a ton of good qualities. Dude, the other day we were hanging out under the bridge. We found a box of denim.
course.
And he's like, you want to split it with me 50-50? I mean, that's a nice thing to do.
I wanted
that
you to
is.
have him for that
He
dinner.
shared half the jeans.
Charlie, stop wearing clothes you find washing up under bridges.
Oh, they're boiled. Yeah,
Yeah.
we boil all our denim.
Oh, good. Well,
Hey, you know,
there he
there's
is.
some dirty crack whore in the alley blowing the busboy from the restaurant down the street. This is exactly why we need that dog.
you look bad. Really, really bad.
What?
Yeah, is that your shirt or my shirt?
You look fat as shit.
Oh, that's not nice. Poor
I
Mac.
thought that when he walked in, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Fat.
Muscle.
Let's be
Mus-
clear.
mus-
Fat. It's fat.
Frank, you were talking about marrying hookers.
This is ridiculous. What's going on?
Stop with his hair.
Coming the gross crew.
The gross crew?
The gross crew.
If we took a pretty woman and threw it Roxy's way.
That was a bullshit movie.
People change, Frank. Look at me. I went from a tiny twink to the muscle-bound freak you see before you.
That's my argument.
Okay, yeah. And please don't do it with a mouthful of burrito.
This is a chimichanga.
You are becoming a chimichanga.
All of you. I'm gonna give you all 24 hours. But tomorrow night, I am proposing to that dirty whore.
The Gross Crew. I like it.
Love it.
What's she
This is gonna
doing
be
at
a little bit harder
these?
than we thought.
A lot of times, the second act of someone's life can be much better than the first.
Hopefully teach you some manners.
Shut up, baby dick.
All right, well, I'm
Don't go. Don't even start.
Come on. That was right. This people don't just change.
I'm gonna change. I'm gearing up to get into my second act.
Oh, really?
What?
No, you're already in your second act.
Me?
Yeah, we're all in our second acts. Don't you see that? My first act was awesome. See, your
What's
first
he doing
act was
with that
shit. And that's why you're so
Chimichanga.
desperate for things to be different. Look at Mac.
I got salsa on my shirt.
He got salsa on his shirt. You gotta deal with this woman. Because I can't handle it. Somebody needs to take care of Mac, and that's gonna be me. Because his fatness is starting to affect our entire crew.
Wow.
Take him with me, because the man is carrying around trash bags filled with Mexican foods. She's smoking crack.
Oh, she's smoking crack.
This is no longer a safe environment for me. Mac, let's go. Come on.
She's tempted. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's tempted.
A really good thing going with Roxy.
She's definitely only into you for the money.
Well, so Barbara was only into me for the money.
You deserve better than that, man. I signed you up on a dating website. I got you a date, dude.
Yeah?
I'm gonna be the millionaire.
Ah.
Explain.
All right, check it out.
Oh.
You're gonna play my limo driver, right? I'm like, oh, I don't feel very well. Why don't you finish the date with my limo driver? You know,
That is a great plan. What a wingman he
not
is.
gonna be able to resist an opportunity like that.
All right, Charlie. Hey, here, I think these are done. Ow! I burned myself on a rivet.
What are they doing?
They're boiling their denim.
Yeah. Oh, we're back in the hospital
I'm
already.
gonna show you the damage that you've been doing to incentivize you to finally lose some of this disgusting weight.
They're so mean to him.
Ridiculous, dude. Okay? We're getting older. We're not gonna look 20 forever.
No, I am gonna look 20 forever, Mac. All right, I don't eat lunch anymore. Sounds miserable. No, dude, it's not miserable. Well, yeah, it is a little bit miserable, but it has to be, man. No pain, no gain. I am doing leg lifts that are imperceptible to the human eye. Called hummingbirds. And all this last, I'm actually incredibly fast at all times. I'm cultivating mass. Stop saying that.
Bro, check this out. Try to move me. Take a running start. Take a running start.
He's immovable. For
Do
God's
you want me to
sake.
read these test results or not?
What the hell?
You try to move me, Doc.
No.
Well, I feel like Dennis is going to be more unhealthy.
Well, I see severe dehydration here, multiple vitamin deficiencies, anemia, low blood pressure.
Ooh, Mac, look, I don't want you to fret, okay? I'm gonna get you on my exercise program. I'm gonna get you fit as a fiddle.
These are your results, Mr. Reynolds.
What? My results? I'm healthy as shit.
Well, not according to your tests.
I'm healthier than you, bro.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say you're healthy. You have type 2 adult onset diabetes.
Type 2 adult onset diabetes?
It means you're going to have to inject yourself several times a day with insulin. Think about losing a little weight.
But I'm healthy besides the diabetes.
For God's sake.
But I'm more healthier than he is, even with the diabetes.
Dude, stop saying diabetes. You sound like an ass.
Oh no.
Okay, dude?
Fine. Just I'm doing a lot of hummingbirds today.
I'm good.
No.
All right. Let's get out of here, bro. I'm gonna get you something to eat. I'm gonna lift you up. I'm not as strong as I thought there.
What does that doctor? I can't believe the doctor was there the whole time.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, this jacket is awesome. Ooh, and it's tighter than dick skin, man.
Language, please. Classy place with classy clothes.
You are aware that jacket is $500.
Screw your dick skin jacket, man.
Lexi, oh God, no, don't do that.
How do you like? I'm trying to buy this coat, and this asshole here is giving me shit. I have money.
Oh shit!
Speak with you in my office, please.
You have got to be kidding me.
Face, Jerry.
They're the
Face.
worst.
Take a hike.
What money?
Amazing.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
No, it's Tiger Woods.
This whole thing's blowing my mind. Your life is way more glamorous than what I was picturing.
Help me dig these crack rocks out of my ass.
That's what I was picturing. That's what I was picturing.
Would you help?
No.
Oh, he looks fancy. Oh, the cowboy's uniform's back.
Limo driver, you gotta look the part, bud.
Hello.
You look as pretty
Hit
as
pick
me.
cool.
This here's my limo driver, Frank. Now he's the finest driver in all the land, so you're gonna get on just fine with him. Hand
What's the matter? You look so worried.
Yeah, it's just like.
He's nervous.
How well will this go?
Probably
Fancy
really
limo.
awfully.
Fancy limo.
Made a decent penny in boiled denims and the bridge business.
Lovely.
So, you build bridges?
I found a whole case of eggs under a bridge last week. Perfect condition. None of them missing, none of them cracked. I mean, who in their right mind throws away a perfectly good case of eggs this day and age? I mean, it's a sick world.
Excuse me, I believe I'm coming down a bit of something here.
I got bit by a crab under that same bridge.
We maybe put this divider up?
Well, no, we don't want to exclude a great man like Frank from the conversation.
Why don't we drop them off you and go to dinner, okay?
I think I've been poisoned by my constituents!
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
You might...
Oh, there, I pull over, okay?
Just keeps throwing up on her.
Go to dinner together!
Help me, somebody!
What the hell went on?
I swallowed like 1 million blood capsules because I was gonna cough like, a handful of blood. And now I'm thinking like you're not supposed to eat them or something because they're making me really sick.
Oh, Charlie, you blew it.
You're the one talking about eggs and crabs.
I love eggs, Charlie. And I love crabs. And I love boiling denim. I don't care if anybody doesn't like that about me. They don't have to stick around.
You're right. What's wrong?
Poor
I
Frank.
miss Roxy.
If it's Roxy you want to... That's the last of it, I think.
Tiger Woods?
That went well.
Over here, Roxy. Oh, he's here. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm very excited.
Guest star.
Hello?
Who are you?
Tiger Woods.
I know who you are.
Of course you do, honey. I'm very famous.
This is not Tiger Woods. This guy's an actor. Definitely pretended to be Donovan McNabb one time when I tried out for the Eagles.
I don't know what she's talking about. I played the...
Hey, Roxy, see this?
You got me, all right? I'm busted. I am an actor.
Is it the same guy in that episode?
What are you doing? What's going on?
I don't care who he is if he pays me $500 to rub my feet.
You don't have sex with him?
I'm in a foot shit.
Interesting.
What shoe size are you, by the way?
Your feet are bizarrely huge.
What are we talking about? What kind of money are we talking
Well, I don't know. Maybe we could pop those boots off and kick it around a bit.
Well, it never hurts to talk, does it?
She got turned around on that.
Oh, God. Why would you not want to eat one of these every single day of your life? I mean, they're delicious. It's just great for a and cheaper. No restrictions. No restrictions. No restrictions.
There's definitely none.
I want you to take a look at that chimichanga. What do you want more than anything else in the entire world?
I'll go crack.
Oh. I thought you were going to say pizza or
No.
buffalo wings. You want crack?
Yeah, crack.
I've
Yeah.
never had crack.
Dude,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
No restrictions.
Oh, don't bring Mac down into the world of crack.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Is he putting it in? Oh, I thought he was putting it in the chimichanga.
D is sucking off Don Cheadle or something, and Frank is to Roxy as soon as possible. We got fire down there. We can get crack from Roxy.
Now, do you want some of this insulin?
No, I just want crack.
Okay, all right, we'll get down there. And on the way, let's fire down to John Wanamaker's and get ourselves a couple of Tommy Bahama shirts.
What is going on?
Oh, look at them.
These shirts,
That
bro.
looks sweet.
Yeah, you'll grow into yours, buddy.
Shit,
they hide your fatness.
You know,
Roxy,
It's exciting.
you are good shit. And I want to I'm still going to pay you, but I want you to stop banging other guys. Want to be my wife or what?
Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my.
Christ.
No, it's okay. She does this from time to time. She's had an excessive amount to drink.
Big day for Frank here.
Roxy, you don't have a ton of time, Rox. Get up.
Bitch is dead.
Dead.
She was smoking crack in the car the whole way here and also all day long.
Call 911. Call an ambulance.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm sorry. Dead hooker in my apartment? That doesn't look good for me. I'm covered in blood. I mean, not good to have a dead hooker,
It would
right?
kind of mess up our second act.
Oh my god.
I don't want to sound insensitive, but we could just put her out in the hall.
We call in an anonymous tip.
So we're still calling 911.
Oh, yeah.
They're still coming. From a payphone.
Oh my god.
Like the best thing to do considering the circumstances.
I think Roxy would have wanted it that way.
Yeah.
Say a few words.
Make it nice. Let's make the whole thing nice.
I mean, this is one of the worst things. Oh.
Roxy, you serviced me like no other whore ever did. Not only my crank, but my heart. I'm gonna miss you.
It's got away with words.
So should we get the dead whore out of the apartment?
Out of here.
Pretty woman.
It is.
What ending? Oh.
I don't expect her to get up.
I think, no, she's gone. Wow. She's very good at acting still, I will say that. So, that was Season 7, Episode 1, Frank's Pretty Woman. What do you think of that?
It was chaos.
It was chaos.
Well, that's my description for every episode.
It was madness. What is the one thing you take away from it? Because there's one thing I do.
Bloody Charlie puking.
Oh, well, that. Yeah, of course, that. Yeah.
I was kind of sat through this episode like, yeah. And then I was like, whoa!
Yeah, because when I said, how do you think this will go? I suddenly remember, as it was starting, and he was like, oh, we're going to set you up on a date. You're going to be pretending to be the limo driver. I was like, oh, God.
It's this one.
It's this. Yeah, because obviously I remember the title of the episode, but I don't remember every bit.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mac?
I had noticed he had gained a few pounds when he came in, but I didn't want to highlight anything because also me was like, obviously the last sorry, I felt a tickle then. The end of the last season, we obviously saw Dee giving birth, which was actually his kids with Dee. Mm-hmm. So I was a bit like, so this is like probably like a year, 9 months later that I'm like, parenthood takes its toll on you. That no judgment if you gain a few pounds while you're trying to deal with a baby.
But they instantly point it out and like, you're fat as shit.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, so it is part of it. So I was like, oh, you gained a few.
So here's the thing: Rob McElhenney, creator of the show, got to this point of creating the show and was like, every other show you watch, as the years go on, people still look glamorous. Like Friends, like I don't know, How I Met Your Mother. They don't age. They don't seem to age or change. And he was like, I'm kind of sick of that. We should all gain weight and look fat as shit in this season. And they were all like, I don't know about that. And he was like, I'll do it. So he actually gained the weight.
Yeah, I could tell it wasn't.
Oh no, it's real.
You could tell it wasn't.
Yeah, so he gained the weight specifically for the show, just to look fat as shit. Because he was like, every other show people look glamorous. So he was like, yeah, I want to show, like the gang are like kind of.
They look the same as when they started.
They have aged, but yeah, he definitely. I mean, even Frank in this one though has longer hair and it looks scraggly and a bit
rough around the edges.
I think it's cool that only he did it though. It creates a cool.
but then they're able to be the assholes that they are and pick on him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because if they all were, it would have just been like, oh, so this is what's happened to all.
But yeah, he was getting his kind of way because it turned out Dennis was unhealthier than him and that he couldn't be moved. He's cultivating mass. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, there we go. But we started off with Dee and Charlie on the phone.
Yes, to
pet adoption
place.
And they're trying to get a pit bull.
A guard pit bull for
a fighting pit bull. They said for the bar. And Dennis is like, whoa, what's going on? Why are you doing this? It's like,
he's like, you're not having anything to do with it because we'll get a cat.
Last time we tried to get a dog for the bar, we ended up getting a cat, and that was your thing. And he's like, yeah, I don't want no dog like snarling around the place and stuff. And they were both like, well,
they were saying, oh, wouldn't it be a fun story?
I got bit at a bar, and it's so cool. And then if you're like burglar or something, you deserve to be bitten.
Yeah.
So. And then she's like, hello? How long is this going to take? Hello? Oh. Yeah. So that's kind of the joke of having a conversation in front of someone, which we got twice in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. I never ended up even getting a dog. I guess the lady hung up. So
No. And then Frank walks in.
Yeah, starts making out with Roxy, the woman. Yeah, and they're all like, "What's going on?"
Tells her to go in the back, and he'll be right there.
And she goes off. She's got a distinctive voice, and they're a bit like, "That woman's very crass. She's not like, what's going on here?" She looks like a prostitute.
Yeah.
And he's like, she is a prostitute.
But I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna make her my wife.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then that's when the
title, Frank's Pretty Woman. Yeah. A good start to the season. It's just a crazy.
But it's like I said to you, innit, that we obviously had the start of last season was Dennis fights gay marriage, and like he got married.
Mac fights gay marriage.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah.
Fights
but
gay
Dennis
marriage.
ended up
then
getting married.
Dennis gets divorced, isn't it? The one afterwards. Yeah. So like last season we obviously started with marriage.
Yeah, it's strange. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. But it cuts to sounds of them having sex in the office, and they're all like staring at the office like, what is going on? And they come out and Frank's like, whoa, she's crazy.
And she's like doing her top up.
Yeah, I'm getting out of this shithole. This is a dump. And then she's like, what are you all looking at? And they're all like, that woman is not good for you.
Yeah.
And this is where Frank says, like the only thing he's concerned about is she's still having sex with other people.
Yeah.
And like she had sex with Tiger Woods and that, and they're like, no, Gobble on that one. That is actually the same guy that played. Do you remember what she was referencing when they went to the Philadelphia Eagles? It was the 100. No, it was. What was that one called? I can't remember. It was with the McPoyle family. Yeah. But yeah, it was. He came up, didn't he, and started talking about McDonald's. He was meant to be a famous player, but yeah. Anyway,
isn't that when they agreed to? Frank agrees that they can have 24 hours.
Well, first of all, they're all like, who would want to be with Frank anyway?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, he's got a lot of good quality. Charlie says he's got a lot of good qualities. Like, we were under the bridge the other day, found a box of washed up,
shared the denim.
Found some jeans, we shared the denim.
Like, you deserved half that denim.
Yeah, and they're all like, you should not be, like, wearing any clothes you find washed up under a bridge.
We boiled them.
We boil all our denim. What do you think of that concept?
It's just them, innit?
Would you boil denim you found?
No, it shrinks.
Yeah, but you find bigger sizes then. And
I
then...
guess.
Yeah. But what? I mean, that's a total Charlie and Frank thing to do, yeah.
That's when Dee gets the idea of Pretty Woman, isn't it?
Yeah, and then Frank's like, oh, that's a stupid
24
movie.
hours.
Yeah.
Give us 24 hours and we'll...
Yeah. That's when... Mac walks in. So instantly you noticed. You're a bit like, wait a second. Because he's always looked quite...
Yeah.
Like, he's not like super muscly, but he looks fit in the other seasons.
With the belly as the camera pad. It's like, he has got a belly there.
Yeah. Was you going to ever mention it unless they did?
I don't think so.
No?
Because I'm not that mean. Like, you do notice these things. But like I said, like, you know, it's just had a child. Like, life gets hectic sometimes and you can't always focus on yourself. Yeah. And you shouldn't be made fat. You shouldn't be made...
fun of for your appearance at all.
Bad of. Made to feel bad.
Yeah.
For letting yourself go a little bit.
Yeah.
If everyone could and had the time and the effort, they would. But
yeah,
you just can't.
And sometimes the people don't have control over their body.
No.
Right? It's like but Dennis being Dennis called him out on it. He was like, you're a fat as shit. You look terrible. They're all like, you look awful.
Is that what?
And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I used to be a tiny twink and now I'm this monster you see before you. Yeah, it's all mass and muscle.
Yeah, they're like, no, that's fat.
Yeah. I can't remember...
Isn't he eating a burrito as well?
It's a chimichanga! Yeah. You look like a chimichanga! Yeah. I think Dee says at one point to, like, she turns to Maggie and is like, you are not helping my case here, the way you look, or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. I really like this concept to because like we say, you watch other shows and you're like, even like when you watch Lost, you're like, they look pretty alright for being on that island for that long. They don't look rough, but yeah. So we cut to Dee's house where Roxy's like lying on the thing. They're chatting away.
Dennis and Mac.
Yeah, and they're saying how they're gonna like sort her out, and she keeps swearing. Oh, she calls him a tight baby dick.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Like, he's like, no, come on, we gotta sort this out.
And then there's like Mac.
Well, they say to her, sorry about you're about to hit your second wave, your second part of life.
Yeah.
And that things can get better there. And then that's when Dee's like, I want to hit my second wave soon or whatever. And Dennis is like, oh, Dee.
Yeah, you're already there.
We're all there. Look at Mac. He's disgusting body.
And he's just staring at that chimichanka, and and then he's like, I've spilled sauce on me.
He looks so bad. He does look funny because he's got all the sauce down him.
That's when Dennis says that he's gonna look after.
I need to look after Mac. You sort this out. And they're like, and then Mac's like, what's that smell?
And I think it's crack.
It's crack. She's doing crack, and you can see Dee like, crack, because obviously we had back in season. Is it 1 or 2?
Oh, like
it must be. It's 2. It's season 2 because Frank's in it. Because they steal his credit card. Charlie and did someone get addicted to crack? that old scene. We cut to boiling jeans.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is when Charlie's like,
I signed you up for a dating app.
Yeah, you got your date.
But then he's got himself a date.
Yeah, so said you're a millionaire. And he's like, well, that defeats the point of this whole thing you're trying to prove. Because like the whole thing was they were saying she's only with Frank for the money. And he was like, well, so was Barbara. But yeah, he said it defeats the point. And then Charlie's like, well, no, I'm going to pretend to be the millionaire, and then you're my limo driver.
And then I'm going to get ill, and then have to go and leave you with my limo driver. And then you guys will fall in love.
Yeah. And Frank's like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking this.
Yeah.
Alright, this one's done. Oh, I burnt myself on the...
Yeah, the rivet.
Yeah.
Then we cut to the hospital.
Where, constantly from the beginning, Dennis is doing hummingbirds.
Yeah.
What a
flexing his muscles.
Egotistical kind of thing to say.
Them arguing about fitness.
It reminds me of there's a SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob is like a superhero.
Oh.
He's like, want to see how fast I can run to that mountain and back? Want to see it again? Like he doesn't even change position. It reminds me of that. Sorry, go on.
But yeah, they're arguing about fitness, and
he's like, look, you need to be here. We done this blood test.
And then he's like, this is mass, and then he's like, try and move me, and then he's just got Dennis running into Mac, and he's like, oh god. No.
Well, first he tries to move him. He's like, oh, run at me. He's like, oh my god.
And then it just pans to the doctor there like, do you want these results?
It's such a good cut. I forgot.
And then he's looking at me.
But yeah, Dennis, sorry, you're talking about the hummingbirds thing. Yeah. Sorry again. Because he was like, because Mac was saying how, because Dennis was saying, oh, I don't eat. I haven't had breakfast or lunch. I haven't eaten anything. He's like, well, you've not eaten anything? Like, you're going to, like, don't you feel terrible? He's like, yeah, but, like, no pain, no gain.
Yeah, we're not meant to look 20 for
I'm exercising right now. Yeah, which is a nice commentary on the whole concept of Rob getting fat for this show. Like, nobody looks that way the whole time. I mean, obviously in shows they use makeup and, I don't know, to make you look good. But, yeah, everyone looks a bit rough. Well, they do. And they're making Dennis out to feel rough, I guess, with the whole...
Yeah, different stages in your life when you go through different things.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Affects your physical appearance as well as everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so... but that's when he said he's doing the hummingbirds. He's doing like what?
Like some muscle tensors.
Knee ups. I think he's meant to. Yeah, they're imperceptible to the eye. But anyway, so the doctor says about the results. Do you want
these results? And they're like, oh yeah. And he's like, so you're dehydrated. You're lacking in minerals. This, and this. I can't remember what else he said.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. And then Dennis is like...
It's like, see, I told you.
And he's like, no, this is your results.
What? You can't... What? No.
And then Mac's like, oh, so I'm all good then.
Well, I'm healthier than you.
That's not you've got type 2 diabetes.
Diabetes? Does he keep saying it like that? I think that the way he's saying it might be a reference to... what was his name? There's a guy in America, he's an actor, but he did diabetes adverts because he actually had diabetes. But he had it for like... many years. He's passed away now, but he had it for ages. But I think the way he used to say it was diabetes, kind of the same way. I don't know if it's a reference or I'm imagining it. I can't remember his name. Wilfred Brimley. That was it. See, look, even someone spelt it diabetes. Do you see what I mean? The third one down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm making that up, but there you go.
Yeah. Mac is told that he's got type 2 diabetes and basically he's going to have to inject himself with glucose. Insulin every day or he needs to lose a little weight.
He's like, oh, but other than that, I'm fine. I'm absolutely healthy, right? He's like, well, no. He's like, well, I'm better healthy than him, right? Yeah. And then Dennis is like, oh.
It looks like he's going,
we need to get you something to eat. Let's go. Yeah. He tries to pick him up.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not as strong as I thought.
I've actually hurt my back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like. I do like how it's integrated into the stories as well. So
yeah. Then we have Dee and Roxy shopping.
Yeah, this is when he says he's cultivating mass, which I really like how he says. Yes, so we're in the shop. Yeah,
and they're looking at clothes, like really pretty women sort of.
Yeah.
And then a shop assistant comes up to them.
Well, she's like, I like this jacket, and she puts her arm in it with the jacket still on.
Yeah. And then he comes out going, that jacket is $500.
You realise how much that is? It's like, yes, and can you afford it? And like, well, she's like, are you implying we can't afford it? Can you?
Roxy like spills vodka on the.
Like, here's what I think.
And the manager comes over like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then he even says like, can you afford this? And then she brings.
She's like, this dick is like, yeah, and he's like, bam.
Yeah.
Big wad of money.
Yeah, and then the guy gets told off.
And I love how Dee rubs it in his face, like, bam, in your face. And they said something about his sexuality, which was not, nice. But she even said, oh, sorry, I think I went a bit too far.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then Dee's like, oh, your life is not at all how I imagined it. Because she's like, oh, I've got to go. I've got Tiger Woods. And she's like,
is he actual Tiger Woods?
Yeah, she's like, this is not how I imagined your life at all. It seems glamorous. And she's like, can you help me get these crack rocks out my ass?
Yeah. Then she's like, that's how I imagine it.
Yeah, I think that because it's funny as it is, but I think the pause and then her saying that is like makes it funnier, in my opinion. Yeah. It's date time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but they arrived at her apartment.
Yeah, they arrive at her apartment. And
Frank doesn't like the way he looks. He's kind of like, I look like I'm at a funeral or something.
He's black suit and a hat for a limo driver. And
Charlie's brought back the cowboy. Remember?
Yeah.
It was the gang solves the gas crisis.
Yes.
Where he's like, I'm fixing to fill you up or something like that. He said to remember they knocked on the woman's door. Wild card.
Just as a cowboy knocks at the door and then they go on their little date, isn't it? Not much really happens in that scene.
No.
Apart from
Frank's a little
getting
nervous,
a bit weird and when he sees that.
It must be a bit. Yeah, they're both. Yeah, it's a bit strange. But then the date scene in the limo.
Yeah.
I asked you how you thought it would go. Did you ever imagine that?
No. They were just really chatting,
scene.
Weren't they? But then
he's
kept
talking
the divider up.
Yeah,
down.
well, she was like, she said to him like, "What do you do?
How did
you get
you make
your money?
money?
Do you remember what he said?
Bridges,
hustling under bridges and wrestling and he's like denim, boiling denim. And she's like, oh, you build bridges.
Yeah, and then Frank's like, oh, I like bridges.
I found a whole case of eggs under a bridge the other day.
Still
intact, not one crack. Like, who throws perfectly good eggs away? It's crazy. What do you think of the egg talk?
That's just so random. And then she's like, can we put this divider up?
Yeah. No, before that, because there's more. Because then they carry on talking. And then he says something about crabs.
Yes.
And then she's like, can we put the divider up? And he's like, no, you won't do that. Frank's a really interesting guy. And then this is when Charlie's like, I'm starting to feel ill. What did you think was going to happen?
I just thought he was just going to pretend to be blood. Just
so much blood.
Yeah, all over her.
And it's just right on her.
Yeah.
What did you think was happening?
I don't know.
Because obviously he's play acting he was ill, and then that happens. You're like, what?
Yeah, 3 times he
I'm
threw
just
up.
like, what the hell's happening? I've been poisoned by my constituents. And he keeps doing it. Yeah. And then Frank's like, can I offer you an egg in this trying time? One of the best quotes in the show.
Yeah.
I think I went to send you the gif of this before. Can I offer you egg? Because I think it was cream egg related or something. Yeah. And then I was like, no, I can't send it yet.
Yeah. But she gets out of the limo and like runs off. How? And then Frank's like, what the hell happened? And then that's when we find out Charlie ate a few...
Hundreds of blood pellets, he said.
I'm
pretty sure he said hundreds.
Jesus Christ. So when
Maybe it's an exaggeration, but yeah.
So when he coughed, there'd be a bit of blood for it to be more realistic.
A bit of blood.
But apparently they do not react well when eaten.
No.
And then he throws up in Frank's
Well, this is the
face.
bit where Frank, first of all, is like, I like crabs, I like eggs and bridges, and I like being me, and if people don't like that, then they have to deal with it. It's quite... I don't know. Weirdly heartfelt, I guess.
Yeah, because he's like, I miss Roxy.
Yeah. And then Charlie, I don't remember that bit happening. Right in Frank's face. What a scene. What way to start season. Blood everywhere. So much blood as well, which I think makes it even funnier. Because if it was a little bit, you'd be like, oh, whoa. But they just went over the top. Knock, knock on the door. Tiger Woods is here.
Oh, yeah. Dee's not very happy that Roxy's invited him to her apartment.
Yeah.
But she opens the door and she's like, oh.
And then Dee's like, what?
You're not Tiger Woods.
This ain't Tiger Woods. I recognise you.
Yeah, you're an actor.
Yeah, you tried to sell me McDonald's or something. When I tried out for the Eagles. He's like, oh, fine, I'm an actor. She's like, I don't care who he is, as long as he's paying me.
Yeah, he pays me £500.
To massage my feet.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, what, you don't sleep with him? I'm like, no. And he's like, I like feet. I like feet. Yeah. She's like, how much do you say? And they're both like,
you have really big feet.
She's like, and that's when the idea for D comes. I mean, again, it's twisting it into like, this is weird. And then, oh, wait, it can benefit me.
Yeah. He's like, well, we're just talking, we'll just see where things go.
Yeah, take those boots off and we'll, He says something at the end. I think I missed what he said. Because we were laughing, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'll see it back in the edit. But there we go. We cut to Dennis and Mac eating chimichangas.
Out of a bin bag.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because obviously got mentioned he's carrying this bin bag around with Mexican food all day. Yeah. He's just eating it. It's like, chimichangas are great. They're so good. Yeah. It's like, yeah, they're so good and no restrictions. And he checks.
Insulin.
It's like, what else? What do you really want? No restrictions. It's like, oh, I thought you were going to say like pizza or something. No, crack. I really want crack. Yeah, they got that addiction. Someone got addicted.
Then he's injecting himself again with insulin. He's like, you sure you don't want some of this?
Yeah, you want some of this. That's when Dennis gets a phone call about this happening and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think Dee might tell him like what she's doing because he kind of says, "Oh, that's what you're doing now."
Yeah.
But yeah, they go round Charlie's. They're all there
because they're like, "Oh, Roxy probably have some crack."
Yeah. Oh, and before that, we can get it from her. And then Mac is like, "Oh, we should go check out and get these shirts."
Oh yeah.
And we were like, "What?" And I guess they're shirts that are meant for bigger people, I guess.
Maybe.
And it, like you said, it had your horrible belly. You can't see it. And then Mac's like, you'll grow into yours. Yeah.
But they're all at Charlie and Frank's apartment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Putting roses down and everything.
Yeah. I like how Frank, apart from obviously when he was wearing the suit, but he's just been wearing a white vest top the whole time, which kind of like goes with the fact of people looking rougher as you go, I guess. But yeah. So, yeah. She turns up, he pops the music on.
Yeah.
And then
gets down on one knee.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, and then
you've been good to, like, will you marry me if you stop sleeping with other guys? And then she says, what did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. I thought she was going to run or...
She's like, oh my...
And then she just dies. She just dies.
And like, well, she has been drinking all the way. She's been doing crack all
in the
day.
Car and in the car.
Literally all day, yeah.
And they decide that it's safest to dump her in the corridor outside rather than phoning the police.
The best thing to do.
Dee had smoked a bit of crack as well, and
Charlie has all blood over him because in his apartment. It's a hooker. Yeah. It's like, yeah. I love how Dennis words it though. It's like the best thing to do in this situation is to just dump her in the hallway.
Yeah.
Like that's awful.
Yeah. And they just drag her out in the way and kind of walk away.
No, Frank's like, I got something to say first. Is it alright? Yeah. He's like, you service me good, not just my crack come up my heart. The way he says that, it cracks me up. Beautiful words from Frank. He did beautiful words for the crow's funeral as well.
Before he left her in the corridor.
Yeah, they just leave her in the corridor. And that's it.
Yeah.
Frank's pretty woman. Didn't last long.
No.
great. What do you think? Start to season 7. I think it was a very strong start, and yeah. What do you think of Mac's story? How's it going to go?
Oh, no idea. It wouldn't surprise me if the next episode he was back to like his normal size.
No, he's cultivating mass, isn't he? I mean, you know, he's perfectly healthy apart from diabetes. Yeah. Can you stop saying that? You sound like an idiot. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. What do you think of Frank's longer hair?
So it looks a bit like a mad scientist.
Yeah. When I first saw this season and I saw his hair, I was like, what is going on? Yeah, but yeah, really interesting. Do you think we'll see Roxy ever again?
Probably not. I think she's dead.
What about the lovely lady who got puked blood all over her?
Oh, maybe.
There you go, or the doctor. Yeah, there we go. We saw the hospital again.
Yep.
We've been there a few times recently. There we go. That was episode 1. We've got 12 more episodes of season 7. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, enjoying it. But yeah, what else would you want to see him do this season?
I don't know now.
What else could they do with Max if he continues to be fat, or if he changes? Will they just play it off like it never happened? What do you reckon?
Maybe they'll play it off like it never happened.
Yeah.
Who knows?
If it goes the other way, what do you reckon?
There's going to be a few gym sessions.
Yeah. See Carmen there?
Yeah. With the baby.
Baby's all buff. Yeah. There we go. We'll be back for episode 2. It might be next time. It might be in cycles, but I think it's next time. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, look forward to it. Some really good episodes this season. I'm very excited for it. There we go. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.